First dates can feel like a high-stakes balancing act. How do you impress without trying too hard? Today, we'll dive into the how and why of connecting on a first date, the subtle things that can make you genuinely unforgettable. Let's start with the psychology of attraction. 1. The power of genuine curiosity. Studies show that curiosity, real, active interest in the other person, is one of the strongest signals of attraction. Asking thoughtful questions does two things. It makes her feel valued, and it shows you're confident enough to focus on someone else. So, rather than the typical, "What do you do?" consider questions like, "What's something you're passionate about?" or "What's your dream travel destination?" These open up real conversation and show you're there to listen, not just impress. Genuine curiosity signals empathy and attention, two qualities that people find universally attractive. This is the difference between a date that feels like a job interview and one that feels meaningful. 2. Mirroring but subtly. Next, let's talk about body language. Mirroring or subtly matching her gestures can create an almost instant feeling of connection. This technique, when done right, taps into a basic psychological principle. People tend to like others who seem similar to them. But here's the key: subtlety. Rather than copying every movement, try mirroring larger gestures, like leaning in if she leans in. It's about creating a rhythm, not mimicry. Mirroring creates a sense of comfort and familiarity, both of which help break down the natural barriers of a first date. You're essentially signaling we're on the same page. 3. Keep the conversation balanced. Here's a surprisingly simple but often overlooked point: balance. A great first date is an equal exchange. The trick here is alternating between asking questions and sharing things about yourself. For every question you ask, respond with your own related story or thought. Have you ever tried rock climbing? I went for the first time last summer and was shocked at how much focus it takes. This isn't about competition, it's about letting her know who you are while also making space for her own experiences. Balanced conversation helps build a sense of rapport. Instead of feeling like an interview, it feels like a natural, two-sided conversation, something people are naturally drawn to. 4. Confidence through calmness. Finally, let's talk about confidence. Not the loud, showy kind, but quiet confidence. First dates are exciting, but they can also be nerve-wracking. One way to stand out is by cultivating a calm presence. This doesn't mean being passive, it means creating a sense of ease. Try slowing down your speech slightly and taking a breath before responding. This shows you're comfortable with pauses and gives her space to think. Calmness suggests self-assurance and maturity, two traits that tend to be very attractive. It's often the calmest people in the room who leave the most lasting impressions. So, there you have it. Genuine curiosity, subtle mirroring, balanced conversation, and calm confidence. 4 keys to making a meaningful connection on a first date. Remember, it's not about tricks or tactics, it's about showing up as your best self. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay sharp.